urge them and make this request. And we are believing that they will adhere to it because they have no option. Our people must be resolute and be vigilant. Mind your movements, mind how you interact to, and always report every suspected movement, because there are many among us who are working for the enemy. We must make sure that we identify them and always be cautious of our movements, because the enemy are at the gates. They have come. But we are assuring us that by the grace of Chukwu Kabiama, we will defeat them and we will be free. And I am urging all Biafrans, wherever you are, to adhere to the order given by the IPOB leadership on the prayers on the 30th of May, being Tuesday next week. We must do that which is needful in the spirit, and then allow Chukwu Kabiama to do that of the spirit while we are doing that of the physical. I thank you all. I thank our able Esharep who have been on the forefront of this quest. Mazi Nwachineke, all your efforts will always be remembered. And everything we are doing in this struggle, everybody must understand that we are writing our name in the book, in the positive book of history. That history will not forget us. I thank all Asian coordinators, those present here. I pray that Chukwu will continue to guide and protect us. I thank our brother Mazi Nwachineke for giving us this opportunity. And I thank IPOP leadership, and also my prayers and my loyalty to our able leader Mazi Kanu. I thank you all Biafrans for listening. And from here till we meet again, it is good afternoon.
Thank you very much, Mazi. Without wasting more time, let me call Mazi Nwachineke. Mazi Nwachineke, you are closing the mark. 3 minutes, please.
Thank you, my Asian Continental Rep, Mazi Okeke. My respect to you for your job in this restoration effort. It is overwhelming. And we also thank all members of the Directorate of State, our head of Directorate, Deputy Johnny's Brumike, our head of finance, and all other members of the Directorate. We have brought this message of hope to our people today. I want to say, finally, our defense on the ground, which is the Eastern Security Network, ESN, must be supported. We must keep supporting the Eastern Security Network, because without them, our land must have been run over by now. But in the wisdom of our leader, Mazi Nwachineke, he established them to make sure that our forests, our farms are not taken by terrorists. Then for the terrorists in uniform who are in our land, their days are also numbered. As the IPOB leadership has directed that our people go into a prayer at the 30th of this month of November to call down the spirit of our ancestors and the spirit that owns the Biafra land to fight for us spiritually, and then the fight for physical will be left for us. So I enjoin all Biafrans to remember that the enemy has come to kill and to protect. And the Nigerian action, the action of the Nigerian government is to destroy all of us. They have hated us from the beginning and they want us dead. So I remind all of us to keep following the guidelines of our leader, Mazi Nwachineke, through the DOS, the Directorate of State of the Indigenous People of Biafra. Because our push for the restoration of Biafra is unrelenting, and we must achieve Biafra. I finally bring greetings from IPOB family in China to all Biafrans worldwide. We say, keep on keeping on, remain steadfast, determination leads to success. I remain Mazi Nwachineke, representing and serving the indigenous people of Biafra as the national coordinator for Biafra. Good day from here.
Thank you very much, Mazi. Thank you. Without wasting more time, let me quickly go to Mazi. Mazi Nwachineke, can you hear me?
Yes,
you're closing the mark. Just 3 minutes.
Thank you very much, Onyendo. Thank you, Mazi. Oscar Okeke, our Asian rep. Thank you so much for the wonderful work you're doing once again. And then I also thank Nwachineke for the wonderful job that he's doing, and then also for giving us this platform to air our view, to also to encourage our people to stay at alert, because we are moving into the final phase of this struggle. So, but I will not force anybody into doing what he cannot. But all we are pleading for us, all of us, to balance the cerebral equilibrium, to understand that our life is at stake, to support the ESN, which has been established by our Nnamdi Kanu, to make sure that our land is not being run over by this janjaweed from the Sahel. So I encourage each and every one of us to support as much as we can. The new account has been pasted out for us to support no matter where you are. You can do it no matter where you are. So please support this noble family. The more you support the families, the more you are being secured, and your life will not remain the same again. Because this is a volunteer force. People have paid the ultimate price. And all we are asking you of is your support. Through the leadership of our head of directorate, who have asked us to do this, that is totally in support of what our Nnamdi is doing, and all the plans that they have laid out for our freedom. Remember that once we are free, we can now do all the political whatever we think we can. But now it's not political time. Now it's a paramilitary time. So whatever even if you are writing on the write down for Biafrans, write well. If whatever you are doing, do it well with utmost love in your heart. Don't think of what you are going to gain or what the Biafran people will do. Don't think about who they will accuse you or you don't speak well. Just do it the way it is in your heart. Because people must talk anyway. They accused even Jesus Christ. They accused our leader. Who are you that they will not accuse? So if they accuse you, put it by the side and move on. They have accused me as well. They have accused everybody. But that doesn't deter us. We have to move in unison to get get to our goal, which is Biafra. So I bring you all Biafrans greetings from Japan. Japan is greeting each and every one of us around the world. Japan, we don't talk too much. We believe in action, and the action speaks louder than voice. So I thank you all on behalf of Japan family. I thank all IPOB worldwide, especially those in Biafran land. May God bless you all and stay safe. Bye from me. Say good night from here.
Thank you very much, Mazi. Thank you. That is the voice of our cross section of Asia National Coordinator, few Asia National Coordinators for today's program. We believe by special grace of Chukwuka, we're going to come on your way next week. Here to clarify some certain things. We have in IPOB, we have only one Onyendu. Our Onyendu is Mazi Nwachineke. It's our leader. Any other leadership is Onyendu. Because sometimes we made a mistake when we are now saying things, and some people will now capitalize on it and begin to, because our people are so kind of a difficult people, we must clarify everything we are doing. That is the reason I'm saying what I'm saying. And also, I want to thank all our Biafrans all over the world and our lovers of freedoms and listeners. We thank you, and we ask you at the same time next week, please stay tuned for another news cross session of our IPOB National Coordinator, Asia National Coordinators, because we're going to come to your way by next week by special grace of Chukwu Okike Abiama. And also, I want to use this opportunity to thank our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who Chukwu Okike has been choosing and using to propagate this gospel. And our people are waking up. Not only our people, Africa as a whole are waking up, because what Chukwu Okike has been using him to do is a very marvelous work. And the work is yielding fruit now. And we must continue and make every look and crannies of Africa and beyond to understand the gospel of redemption, the gospel of truth, and to do the needful. So from here, we are now thanking the IPO leadership and also our head of the Elected of State, Mazi Nwachineke, and our deputy head of the Elected of State, Mazi Nwachineke, and all the members of the Elected of State, and other departments in IPOB, our regular team, our Eastern Security Network. They are doing marvelous well. We pray that you will continue in the right path, never deviate, because continuously and resistance is the key. If we continuously doing what we are doing, we did not lose focus, we will achieve the greatness. And that greatness is a Biafran restoration. And that is what we must achieve. So I'm asking each and every one of us to continue in that right direction. Eastern Security Network, all departments in IPOB. I cannot be able to mention you. And also, my regard also go to our presenter, Nwachineke. You are doing a great work. I say, may Chukwu Okike continue to bless you. And also, my regard go to all our listeners, those people in Biafra land. I say, may Chukwu Okike keep you and save you, for you to see this Biafra we're fighting for you, because we're fighting for you, and we ensure that Biafra shall be restored as soon as possible, so that you can enjoy, because Biafran people have suffered, and also Biafra in this people have suffered a lot of things, a lot of inhumanity, a lot of threatening, a lot of intimidation. So that is why we do what we do. That is why we fight the way we fight, because we want to have a place called a nation, a place we can call a home, and build a civilization. I say, may Chukwu Okike keep each and every one of us and bless us in abundantly. From here, Mazi, I'm handing the microphone back to you. From here, good evening. Thank you very much, Mazi.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That's a very wonderful one from the cross section of our Asian National Coordinator. Thank you very much. And we must continue.
Only own, no be jealousy. No be jealousy. I want my own, no be jealousy. No be jealousy. I want to live on my own, no be selfish. Fighting for my rights, no be wicked. Chukwani so pankeka muna balekwa. Edenezani Biafra. Akwani no pankeka muna belekwa. Edenezani Biafra. Onisa chukwa pankeka muna balekwa. Edenezani Biafra. Chukwani so pankeka muna balekwa. Ezamu freedom. I know you forget Operation Python and Steel. When they want the man down, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. As I dey cry every day. As I dey cry every day. I know say God no go leave us. God no go leave us. Shout out to him, yes sir. Who just bless you, no one can cause. Whatever they do it just to put chance. Who just bless you, no man can cause. Who just bless you, no man can cause. Finally we'll win. Rest in peace, all the fallen heroes. Rest in peace, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Afungo no make it. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Afungo no make it. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Afungo no make it. You already know. You know I'm in a process. It's a business. You know I see the beat.
Biafra gaba n'ụmụ Chineke agaghị atụ egwu mgbe niile.
Onye ka anyị ga-atụ egwu?
Biafra gaba n'ụmụ Chineke.
Ụmụ Chukwu obi ga-abịa amaghị
mgbe niile.
egwu adịghị n'arụ.
Biafra gaba n'ụmụ Chineke.
Ọ dịghị ihe mmadụ bụrụ ife ka ọ kwụsị Biafra. Nnamdi Kanu na-aba n'anyị.
Biafra gaba n'ụmụ Chineke. Ụmụ Chineke agaghị atụ egwu.
Biafra ga-abịa.
Biafra gaba n'ụmụ Chineke. Ụmụ Chineke agaghị atụ egwu. Biafra gaba n'ụmụ Chineke. Ụmụ Chineke agaghị atụ egwu.
Anyị ga-enwe Biafra. Anyị ga-enwe Biafra. Obodo anyị egwu adịghị atụ anyị. Anyị nọ na mba niile maka anyị ụzọ agha egwu ihe mmadụ mgbe niile. Chukwu okike abịa ama egwu anyị na mgbe. Chukwu okike abịa ama egwu. Ọ dịghị ihe ha pụrụ ime maka ka ofesasị ahụ dara. Ji nwata were akele aka lobe ya. Nyekwa nwata Nnamdi Kanu gaba n'ihu. Ị na-eme nzọbụ enyi mba. Ịkwado ga-atụ anya ịkwado atụ anya ekele na-atụ anya Chukwu abịa ma nọ ya abịa ma nọnyere anyị Chukwu abịa ma ga-ebuso na-adịghị ya anyị nweta Biafra obuja dị ya Nnamdi Kanu gaba n'ihu anyị na-esokwa gị anyị na-esokwa gị ise n'ike anyị na-enweta Biafra Biafra ụmụ Chineke jise n'ike Chineke na-abụ n'ume eke na-edu n'ike ike karịrị ike ka anyị wee merie ekwesị ọ dịghị ihe ga-egbochi anyị nweta ndụ Biafra anyị na-achọ ọ dịghị ihe ga-egbochi anyị nweta ndụ Biafra Nnamdi Kanu ọlọmọ na-alụ ihe ọmọ na-eme mbọ na-agba onye raya ga ka anyị nwere onwe anyị n'aka ndị Hausa ka anyị nwere onwe anyị n'aka ndị Fulani ka anyị nwere onwe anyị n'aka ndị Yoruba ka anyị nwere onwe anyị n'aka Naijiria ọbụla pụta ka anyị kwado ya ọbụla jisike anyị niile kwado ịjọ niile anụmasụ biko pụta ndị Igbo niile anụmasụ na onye ọbụla biko pụta ka anyị kwado ya olu Chineke nna nyere Nnamdi Kanu mgbe niile ọbụla jisike na anyị ga-enweta n'onwe anyị anyị ga-enweta n'onwe anyị ọbụla pụta ka anyị jise n'ike ka anyị kwado ya Nnamdi Kanu nọ n'alụ mbọ na-agba onye ọbụla bịa ka anyị kwado Nnamdi Kanu ihe ọma na-eme maka anyị mbọ na-agbaka Chineke na-agọzi onye ọbụla ka anyị were n'onwe ife ọ na-aka ekwe onye ọbụla biko kwado Nnamdi ife ọ na-eme biko ma ọ na-egbo ọdị onye ga-akwụsị anyị Chukwuadiama nọnyere anyị n'ihe ọma anyị na-eme Chukwuadiama nọnyere anyị na n'ụbọ ka anyị na-agba onye ọbụla pụta ka anyị kwado n'ule abịa obi n'ife ọma ha na-eme ka anyị kwado n'ahụ Nnamdi Kanu pụta kama n'ọzọ pụta ịkwatuba ndị ole gị esise bulu
the true goddess
Cascades on it.
Biafra when Nigeria they go Ziggy Zagaza Biafrans are calling for freedom Nigeria they go Ziggy Zagaza Biafrans are pleading for freedom when Nigeria they go Ziggy Zagaza Biafrans are calling for freedom Nigeria they go Ziggy Zagaza Biafrans are pleading for freedom freedom of fire freedom of fire freedom of fire do 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 freedom of fire freedom of fire freedom of fire do 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 they deny themselves from being Nigerians separated themselves from being Nigerians no more president in Nigeria no more governor in Nigeria no more senator in Nigeria Oluwado do do grant them freedom do 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 give them freedom the way Nigeria they go Ziggy Zagaza Biafrans are calling for freedom Nigeria they go Ziggy Zagaza Biafrans are pleading for freedom the way Nigeria they go Ziggy Zagaza Biafrans are calling for freedom Nigeria they go Ziggy Zagaza Biafrans are pleading for freedom freedom of fire freedom of fire freedom of fire do 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 freedom of fire freedom of fire freedom of fire do 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 killing every day is not the best raping and killings every time is not the best bumpy everywhere is not the best shooting all the time is not the best for how long see our people they die for how long see many people they die oh Lord when will this stop Nigeria they go Ziggy Zagaza Biafrans are calling for freedom Nigeria they go Ziggy Zagaza Biafrans are pleading for freedom the way Nigeria they go Ziggy Zagaza Biafrans are calling for freedom Nigeria they go Ziggy Zagaza
joined to the working group on the internet on the International Court of Justice in The Hague, the U.S. Congress, to impose sanctions on Nigeria.
Very good, sir.
Conforms to internationally recognized human rights to which Nigeria has already subscribed to enforce its own constitution. I have seldom seen such open, notorious lawlessness. I underscore, it is very clear. They signal out me when I was the one who was approaching to enter the courtroom. They said, Mr. Fine, you can't go in. Everybody else was able to go in. For whatever reason, they put me on a blacklist, if you will. Said no, they fear that if the law applies, Nnamdi Kanu goes free. And that is exactly what ought to happen, because the law does require that he go free. And the international community now is obligated to put the sunshine on the Nigerian judiciary and ensure that if justice is not done, there will be a price to pay. The judge herself may be subject to prosecution before the International Criminal Court.
Very good, sir.
Judges are not free from criminality. The Nazi judges that implemented the Holocaust decrees against the Jews, they were prosecuted at Nuremberg. And if the Nigerian judges follow suit, they similarly are going to risk prosecution.
Your name, sir?
Your name, sir?
Thank you.
My name is Bruce, B-R-U-C, Fine, F-E-I-N. I'm from Washington, D.C. This is the 5th time I've been here in the last several months.
Yes, let me address you on behalf of Ohanes and Ipob. We sent a large delegation. We sent a large delegation of Ohanes and the Igbo traditional rulers. They flew in from outside Abuja and they were not allowed to cross these gates. I was the only one allowed to go in and we were not allowed to go to court. Let me give a position of Ohanes. Justice must not only be done but must be seen to have been done. Esoteric trial cannot stand in this day and age. Lawyers and judges all belong to the same procession. And to this we say we want justice and nothing but justice. Nnamdi Kanu must go free. That's our submission. I am Chief Godwin Wazurike. I'm a lawyer to Ohaneze Ipob. Thank you very much.
All right, sir. I want to know, is it that the Kanu's lawyer was not allowed?
All of us were not allowed.
I beg you, hold on. I beg you, guys, let me Dalo Gani. Kedi he menu libe tata.
Ibe menu libe tata.
Okay, when we get people go anya fagi.
Okay, afamo Mazi Chukuma Marcel Jim Debran Agameba Adam Manaju.
Kedi he menu libe tata.
He menu libe tata de homme kako mana ejugom so ma wage. Aye biara no tutu a aye make case aye chimaka we bia tutu a oga na abata oga ogo na mba ndị mmadụ ndị uwe ojii na ndị a na-akpọ DSS na-ekwu anya efu ha ọdụka ya asị na anụ ọgụ everywhere ju so otodo everywhere ju anyị nwasị ọgụ na case ka anyị bịara na ya biho mma anyị ejide egbe ihe anyị chọrọ owu ka nwa anyị nwoke nwanne anyị nwoke ka o nweta petra ya ihe anyị bịara so anyị abalụzie na court esensọkwara anyị ba na proses ọ na-enyochara anyị enyochagidola anyị ma mụ na ndị otu mụ nwasị chairman nọ n'otu ọkaiwu and public interest litigation federal character were na ọ dụrụ difficult mụ nwee so at the end of the day anyị ma abatara n'ime anyị anụrụzie na court na-eche anyị is surprise ọ gbọchụrụ anyị anya ọkankụ ma ndị ahụ anyị na ha gburu mmadụ 8 dọ n'ala mana anyị asị na ya n'ọfọ 5 anyị ga-adị anyị petakwa
asị na ọ ga-adụ 4-5
anyị petakwa n'ụlọ nwezi onye nke ha si na ọ ya esi anyị wee gba anyị wee si mba na ọ dọrọ mgbe ya eti nwatakịrị ikpesi anyị ebe n'akwa anyị nwa ka ọ dọla esi na okeke oke afọ ya esi anyị na okorie ya esi anyị ọmdụ ka ọ dọla esi anyị na mgbe na okorie esi na onye anyị esi na onye anyị esi ọ ya eme na anyị nwa wee pụta na-echezi na oge onye isi ya onye ọkaikpe ya abịa nọọ ya asị kedu ihe merụnụ na ndị a abịara ọ ihe merụnụ so anyị duzi surprise na ọbịara ajọ na ọ dị mata to 1920
ya bụ na ekweghị ikpe tata chacha
so anyị wee si mba na nke a na ya afụgo na nke awa afụgo mana m daa woman onye a na-ekwughị awa onye mma ọfụma ọsọ mbụ ọdụ second in command ọ dịrị na ọ gbagbochiri n'anya ka o si wee mee ụdị omume a maka anyị nwa mara mana ọ jọgburu onwe mana anyị nwa ga-ejezi ka anyị na-emara asị na enweghị ihe mere echi ka na
abata obodo a ka anyị dị mmiri chelu ndị a kama ndị a ga-ekpe m azụ ka eji ekpechi oroma ka anyị chewe oke nsụka je tinye ife n'alụ ka abago m alụ na-ebugo obodo a na-ejugo obodo a asị n'ọrụ ga ọ ifefe akọka ka ewela ana nnagide akọchi na ede ka ejili azụba efi ume igbo na ọma mme I demand the lapanda, I do trouble dog, I dig over the Yibo. My demand the lapanda, then I move the school Yibo. I demand the lapanda, I put a name all what's up with J. Joss. I demand the lapanda, I know how to look. Put a necky forget me, I am a leaf 1967. I have to keep it, also to the lane, the blue bit the lie, and I block one cable, and I will lie. Chima Chibetele, your de custody. Rest in peace, in the one of those days we will fight and we never give up. And all the law will open anyway. Or you go pocket if you're not you go busy. People will a mother pull of headlines. Listen to my words, I tell them punchlines. I need a zoo with her. You go my low with her. I age it like a million DJ with Dutch up to label, we and do. I go melon madewa. Washako Buchendu for the one Nigeria Keja, what was I president? Omalu Tequayo, ministers, a man Yakunai. Colonna beg a bulego going out. I ain't a half aloof. I ain't a half aloof. On a couch, I ain't a half aloof. No good road to Sadelabai. I don't watch the depot to make it. And good road, Gabagomalo. Avangwa, Gabagomalo. Mot, Gabagomalo. The boy state, Gabagomalo. Cable Naba, no Panasuka. Some Madapuna Kubo, my father. Yes, you go well, mother. I got to your cookie. When I'm in the window. With the quickie, on a wally, my heart, come on, Aza. See, I am the pop, come on, drop off. Then I'm more the Simon when the back, yeah. You grab a Gucci, I pull up on my fight. When I'm all waiting, they'll sick a shut up. The Bob on idea, on the with the buffer. Where make you go bother, stay with don't bother. Pacoba water, Jason, and Dinka Mango. When they say Dubai, South Africa, Malay, and Dinka Mango. Every day, get that body up with Jampa, and Dinka Mango. I hold to the dark, had the piano vanguard, and Dinka Mango. Protection, Kabagomalo, Mobus, Kabagomalo. On his head, Peter Canaloa. He will go stand on Manti Panaka, Anama Panaka, Wada, Ugaluto Yozo. Aluto Yozo. Aye. the back, you know. I didn't mean to tell him Dan.
There comes a time, the whole wide world will welcome the rising sun. Here comes the time, for everyone to see that what will be, will be. This is the time, for you and I to stand together as one. Yeah. They will know, the sun is rising, from east to west, from north to south. Can't you see the sun is rising? Oh, you wave your flag and be proud of who you are, because the sun is rising. We're shining so bright all over the world. We are the sun, we are rising. We spent our lives simply in a misery, never gonna trade our freedom with any mystery. It's affecting our soul and it's killing us slow. With what we've been through, we are far from being good, but we are blessed by Chukwuka Biafra. So we're never gonna give up. We're never gonna give up. There'll be light in the end of a tunnel. It will shine so bright all time. The whole wide world will embrace us. Nobody can stop us, nobody can cage us, nobody can stand us, yeah. They will know, the sun is rising, from east to west, from north to south. Can't you see the sun is rising? Oh, you wave your flag and be proud of who you are, because the sun is rising. We're shining so bright all over the world. We are the sun, we are rising. The windows and curtains, green lights be revealing. When I think about how blessed we are, goosebumps all over my body. Sunrise to the black stripe, black strands crossing grey stripes. Clashes upon clashes, many lives turn to ashes. When I ponder and reminisce, the actions I see malice. Blood on the ground, this is how we fly. Our beautiful flag, all around the world. Blood on the ground, this is how we fly. Our beautiful flag, all around the world. We go carry the cross together, we walk through to Zion. We stumble, we rise, how the victory will start. They will know, the sun is rising. From east to west, from north to south. Can't you see the sun is rising? I still wave your flag all over the world, because the sun is rising. I still be shining so bright all over the world. We are the sun, we are rising. They will know, the shine, the sun is rising. Wave your flag anywhere you are. Yeah. You see the sun is rising. Because the sun is rising. Freedom, yeah. We are the sun, we are rising.
must leave.
No more. We don't need them here. No one should come.
Hi. Loye wanka no ne utegi. Yes. The back you know. Kai di mini jalon dan e buna tlela batu guda Kai di mini jalon da kamanda gebe masu keje be choroma. Kai je wo pisu ka je ti ifenalo. Ka bagomalo. Go Buddha, did you go Buddha? Passing all the or if you fuck a cat, Kewola and Nagita continue, Keji Lazu Befi, Umibo no mamma, I demand the lapanda, I have a trouble dog, I dig over do you book, my demand the lapanda, then I move this war you go, I demand the lapanda, I put a name, I what's up with J. Joss, I demand the lapanda, I know how to look, put a necky forget me, I am a leaf, 1967, I have to keep it, also to the lane, the blue put the lie, and I block one table, and I will lie, Chima Chibetele, your de custody. Rest in peace, in one of those days we will fight and we never give up. And all of the law below we need way. Or you go pocket if you're not you go busy. People will a mother pull of headlines. Listen to my words, I tell them punchlines. I need a zoo with her. You go my low with her. I age it like a million DJ way. Ndotcha Pulebu Puyendubu. I go melum Madewa. Washaka Buchendu for the one Nigeria Keja, Wabuzai, President. Omaluke Kwayo, Ministers, Amanye Kwenai. Colonna beg a bullet, go not. I ain't a half aloof. I ain't a half aloof. On a couch, I ain't a half aloof. No good road to Sadelabai. I don't want you there for to make it. And good road, Gabagomalo. Avangwa, Gabagomalo. Mot, Gabagomalo. The boy state, Gabagomalo. Cable Naba, no Panasuka. Some Madapuna Kubo, my father. Yes. You go well, mother. I got your cookie. When I'm in the window. With the buggy, on a wally, my heart, come on, Aza. See, I am the pop, come on, drop off. Then I'm more the Simon when the back, yeah. You grab a Gucci, or pull up on my fight. When I'm all watching the sick, shut up. The Bob on idea, money with the buffer. Where make you go bother, stay with them bother. Pakuba Wadisha, yes, and Dinka Mango. When they say Dubai, South Africa, or Malay, and Dinka Mango. Every day, get out, body, Abu Jampa, and Dinka Mango. I hold to the dark, had the piano vanguard, and Dinka Mango. Profession, Kabagomalo, Mobus, Kabagomalo. On his head, Peter Canaloka. You will go stand on Manti Panaka, Anama Panaka, Wada, Ugaluto Yozo. Aluto Yozo. Aye.
million Biafrans were slaughtered and starved to death from the British government, because that's who did it. The British government starved over 3 million children between 1967 and 1970. And you sit behind them doors and you know what's going on. Exactly the same is going on now to innocent people. But you cover it all up because you don't want the normal average person to know what's going on. Children are being murdered. Mothers are being raped every single day in southeast Nigeria, and you keep quiet. Catriona Lang, the High Commissioner in Abuja, doesn't give a damn. She continues to have meetings with the Fulani regime that is killing its people. You don't give a damn. You don't give a damn about innocent people killed every single day. And yet one person who tries to free his people is held in detention illegally. He's a British citizen. A British citizen. Why do we not hear about that? I thought we cared about British people. You don't give a damn. You don't give a damn because money is everything. Money and power is everything. People talk about third world governments being corrupt. This government is the most corrupt government on earth. The most corrupt government on earth. And everybody across the road there waiting to see 10 Downing Street. Why do you want to see 10 Downing Street? Why do you want to see 10 Downing Street that holds the most corrupt people on earth? Free Mazi Nwachineke Kanu. That should be one of your main priorities. Free your citizen, because at the moment you are doing nothing at all. And we have had enough of this. All hail Biafra.
Yeah, boy. Represent, you know. I'm representing Mazi Chika. What you call the car down? You know. Neka mmadụ na-echi fa chọrọ ka ihe ọ na-eri ọnụ n'ebe anyanwụ na-eti ka Fulani na-alụ anyị ụka ndị ebe ha ugwu na-ekwu okwu fa akpọchi isi fa chọba okwu fa si na fada anwa ka nọrọkwu n'ihe we are different, yeah, we are different, come on, get it, we are different, come on, yeah. Them swear for them devil. All them I know how to do is evil. We resolute 24/7. IPOB is the mouth of the people. Tash, Adapu is a killer. Nnamdi Kanu is a healer. Mwanya wa mbatu kwa chila. Na yiga kufana fafilo. Na fachola diapo la putilo. Ndaya fububiyo. Gone are the days of a blackout. Even out the scene no woogie they knock out. Shut up no shout to get out. Shameless vulture. Janja with Zolo Jan Mugu. In on a Facebook now go to inform boys here couple. Janja with them if in our land. In our family land they define our guys. Government know the committee mother repping a mother for your celebrity without the freedom you a coward. Biafra will live never die. You never sleep we taking naps. Well if you want anyone in the water, who would not in the intelligence if I know. Neka mmadụ na-echi achọrọ gị ihe ọ na-eri ọnụ n'ebe anyanwụ na-eti ka Fulani na-alụ anyị ụka ndị ebe nnukwu na-ekwu okwu fa akpọchi isi fa chọba okwu fa si na fada anwa ka ọ nọrọkwa n'ihe we Biafra, come on, yeah, come on, we Biafra, come on, we Biafra, freedom, Biafra, Biafra, we are Biafra, come on, we are Biafra, what? If I tell a peaceful protest, shooting live bullets at the toll gate, and your city where the zoo government commit murder. You almost put on a with your red, and you're watching for the common boys, zoo government, Bulung Kusai, Tabafu, Banco, family, Halibako. Mafachola Biafra la Putilo, Ndaya Fubumi, yo. Gone are the days of a blackout, even out the scene, no woogie they get knock out. Shut up, no shout to get out, shameless vulture, Janja with Zolo Jan Mugu. In on a Facebook, now go to inform boys here, couple. Janja with them if in our land, in our family land, they define our guys. Government know the committee mother, repeat the mother to your celebrity without the freedom, you a coward. Biafra will live, never die. You never sleep, we taking naps. Well, if you want anyone in the bottom, one of the dogs, like a Makwali Palo, and the Kupo. Lee ka mmadụ na-echi ha chọrọ gị ihe ọ na-eri ọnụ n'ebe anyanwụ na-eti ka akụla niile alụ anyị ụka ndị ebe ukwu na-ekwu okwu ka akpọchi isi kachọba okwu fasi na fada anwụ ahụ ha marọbụ ụmụ iyo come on, get it, Biafra, Biafra, come on, we are Biafra, Biafra, we are Biafra, we are Biafra, Biafra, we are Biafra, we are Biafra, Biafra, we are Biafra. Ekenena, kenelu muchukwu kikabia ma onye ọmọgọdọ ya na kpenana. Kenelu Nnamdi okwu Kanu nwafa ibeku. Ekenekwe mu Biafra. Unlawful arrest. It was unlawful arrest. We know unlawful arrest. Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, son of God, they got him wanted, adopted, intercepted, kidnapped, detained, unlawfully arrested. But they turned the Boko Haram to an army, a killer. They never arrested them, bandit, them dealer. Some pastor, them righteous, them politics sinner. Our leader, bear no passport of your so-called Nigeria. You cannot intercept him from Kenya. Nigeria is not a country. Babazine, what they just did is an illegal adoption. Why are they killing the Biafrans? It's unlawful arrest of our leader, Mazi Nwachineke. They are all pathological liars, they are evil men, politicians, are blood-sucking black Negro fellas. Colonization. We are Biafra. We don't want the Islamization. Ipob, one big family. We are the Hebrew, and we the Jews. They wanted a leader from Biafra. What do they want from Biafra? They want a head from Biafra. What can I kill of Biafra? We want a freedom. We want a freedom of Biafra. Elohim Yahweh protect all the Biafra together. Nnamdi Kanu our leader. When you wanna follow ya, boy, I'm not you wouldn't have the leader. Unlawful arrest, illegal adoption was unlawful arrest, illegal adoption, unlawful arrest. Nnamdi Kanu, Nwachineke, unlawful arrest, illegal adoption was unlawful arrest, illegal adoption, unlawful arrest. Nnamdi Kanu, Nwachineke. We are Biafran, Igbo, Hebrew, Jew, Judah, the Israel, a special community. Nigeria never respected our pedigree, ripping us off our humanity. I'm still a Jew. Britain introduced Christianity because they want us to hide. Nigerian government evil. Nigerian government killing the people. We're the new generation of Biafra. We can now see down and accept them. We can gun them down. Let the world know we can fight them now. And for the celebrities pushing up on Nigeria, man, I said them apologies coward. Man, be gone so loud. I be gone so loud. Biafra. And when them go to the Biafra, how they compete in the Biafra? Man, let's see from the Biafra. I will make G. We want the freedom of Biafra. Rocky Kadema goes to one of Biafra. Because you want to Kanu our leader. When you want to pull it up, boy, I want to put them to leader. Unlawful arrest, illegal adoption was unlawful arrest, illegal adoption, unlawful arrest. Nnamdi Kanu, Nwachineke, unlawful arrest, illegal adoption was unlawful arrest, illegal adoption, unlawful arrest. Nnamdi Kanu, Nwachineke. All this presidency, cabal, support military, sitting on the race. They must give account of the waste their innocent souls killed on the SARS protest. Nigeria the CC, keep wearing Nigeria, we sing it out before them. People are poor, where them children living overseas, enjoying when they left the people for the SARS to kill. We are calling mine up on the belly. When it's happening, when I get a quick, when you park out, so looking in the end, you go mark. No, so me feeling. What the go walk is over there now. Right now, on it was a quick account for Ludo Gachi. Man, it's not that bad, man. Even deal on it for Quack Kabat. When you pull down, you can't look on your check. So the when they say, had I talking, our GJs, can you as okay? I'm on for down there. We was I bought to my cheap Madonina. They gave my people who's rich government. Poor people, know these innocent souls killed by the police. Fade go see and go see. Must for go see and go see. Them busy breaking the rules. See them and say evil ones them a fool. You feed us with lies, but we know the truth. You're killing my people and we're keeping cool. But now with the red in the zoo, with the one of the cool, so we're super that is not the truth. Ohamadike, Onyane ya Nnamdi Kanu, Nwachukwu the mano, Biafra Nwachineke, Nnamdi Kanu, Nwachineke, Ohamadike, Onyane ya Nnamdi Kanu, Nwachukwu the mano, Biafra Nwachineke. Absolutely nothing. Unlawful arrest. It was unlawful arrest. We know lawful arrest. Nnamdi Kanu, Nwachineke. Nnamdi Kanu, son of God, they got him wanted, adopted, intercepted, kidnapped, detained, unlawfully arrested. But they turned the Boko Haram to an army, a killer. They never arrested them, bandit, them dealer. Some pastor, them righteous, them politics sinner. Our leader, bear no passport of your so-called Nigeria. You cannot intercept him from Kenya. Unlawful arrest. It was unlawful arrest. We know unlawful arrest. Nnamdi Kanu, Nwachineke. Nnamdi Kanu, son of God, they got him wanted, adopted, intercepted, kidnapped, detained, unlawfully arrested. But they turned the Boko Haram to an army, a killer. They never arrested them, bandit, them dealer. Some pastor, them righteous, them politics sinner. Our leader, bear no passport of your so-called Nigeria. You cannot intercept him from Kenya. Nigeria is not a country. Babuzin, what they just did is an illegal adoption. Why are they killing the Biafrans? It's unlawful arrest of our leader, Mazi Nwachineke. They are all pathological liars. They are evil men, politicians, are blood-sucking black Negro fellas. Ipob, one big family. We are the Hebrew, and we the truth. They wanted a leader from Biafra. What do they want from Biafra? They mock a hate from Biafra. Why cannot kill a Biafra? We want a freedom. We want a freedom of Biafra. Elohim Yahweh protect all the Biafra together. Nnamdi Kanu our leader. Oyabuna follow ya. Oyamachu Nnamdi leader. Unlawful arrest, illegal adoption. Unlawful arrest, illegal adoption. Unlawful arrest, Nnamdi Kanu. Nwachineke. Unlawful arrest, illegal adoption. Unlawful arrest, illegal adoption. Unlawful arrest, Nnamdi Kanu. Nwachineke. We are Biafran, Igbo, Hebrew, Jew, Judah, the Israel, a special community. Nigeria never respected our pedigree, ripping us off our humanity. I'm still a Jew. Britain introduced Christianity because they want us to hide. Nigerian government evil. Nigerian government killing the people. We're the new generation of Biafra. We can now see that one accepted. We can gun them down. Let the world know we can fight them now. And for the celebrities pushing up on Nigeria, man, I said them all are just coward. Man, be gone so loud. I be gone so I'm a Jew in the Biafra. And when them go to the Biafra, how they compete in the Biafra? One nation from the Biafra. I will make G. We want the freedom of Biafra. Rocky Kadema go see one of Biafra. Go see one of Kanu our leader. When you wanna follow ya, boy, I want to put them the leader. Unlawful arrest, illegal adoption. Unlawful arrest, illegal adoption. Unlawful arrest, Nnamdi Kanu. Nwachineke. Unlawful arrest, illegal adoption. Unlawful arrest, illegal adoption. Unlawful arrest, Nnamdi Kanu. Nwachineke. All these presidency cabals support military sitting on the race. They must give account for the ways their innocent souls killed on the SARS protest. Nigeria and the CC. Keep away Nigeria, we sing it out for them. People are poor, what them children living overseas, enjoying what they left the people for the SARS to give. We are calling mine up on the belly. Police up in the when I get a quick. When you walk out, so looking in the end, you go market. No, sort of me feeling. What the go walk is over there now. Right now, on it was a quick account for Nutogachi. Man, it's not that bad, man. In India, on it, for Quaka Kabat. When you follow Nnamdi Kanu, we can use it. So the when they say, how that's okay. My GJs, can you ask okay? I'm on for now, they be wise. I watch my cheap Madonina. They gave my people who's rich government. Poor people, know this innocent souls killed by the police. For they go see an must for go see an them busy breaking the rules. See them as say evil ones, them a fool. You feed us with lies, but we know the truth. You're killing my people, I'm keeping cool. But now we're riding the zoo with the wall of it. So we're super diving on the truth. Ohamadike, Unyanekuku, Yakunane Kanu, Mwachukite the Mano, Biafra, Nwachineke, Nnamdi Kanu, Nwachineke, Ohamadike, Unyanekuku, Yakunane Kanu, Mwachukite the Mano, Biafra, Nwachineke. Absolutely nothing. I need them to understand this. We've crossed the Rubicon, the point of no return. There is nothing anybody can do. If I'm alive, if I'm dead, if I'm wherever I may be, Biafra will come. If I'm dead, it's even better because it will come far more quicker. Yeah, hey boy, Babuzin, you know. Watch it, I'm Babuzin, Mazi Nwachineke, watch you go to you know. Neka mmadụ na-echi fa chọrọ ka ihe ọ na-eri ọnụ n'ebe anyanwụ na-eti ka Fulani na-alụ anyị ụka ndị ebeghị ugwu na-ekwu okwu fa kpọchi isi fachọba okwu fa si na fada anwụ ska nọrọkwu n'ihe we are Biafra, come on, get it, we are Biafra, come on. Biafra, yeah. Them swear for them devil. All them I know how to do is evil. We resolute 24/7. Ipob is the mouth of the people. Advocacy killer. Nnamdi Kanu is a healer. Mwanya wa mbatu kwa chila. Na yiga kufana fafilo. Na fachola biapo la putilo. Ndaya fububiyo. Gone are the days of a blackout, even out the scene and woogie they knock out. Shut up, no shout to get out. Shameless vulture, Janja with Zolo Jan Mugu. In on a Facebook, now go to inform boys here, couple. Janja with them if in our land. In our farmland, they defy our guests. Government know the committee mother rapping a mother for your celebrity without the freedom, you a coward. Biafra will live, never die. You never sleep, we taking naps. Well, if you want anyone in the water, who would not in the egg, intelligence, if I'm a whoop. Make a mother nature, Patrocki, your neighbor. Kafula nina loyoka ndiye huku Fako chisi pachabuku Fasi na fada wangu Skama rokumi We Biafra, come on Yeah, come on We Biafra, come on We Biafra Freedom, Biafra Biafra, We are Biafra, come on We are Biafra, what? If I tell a peaceful protest Ndio boom madu way Papa Soja shooting live bullets at the toll gate and you all see the way the zoo government commit murder. You all my putana about with red and you watch it for the Komu boys as a bomola. Zoo government bulung kusai tabafu ka banku ka family halibako. Mafachola biapo la putilo ndaya fubumi yo. Gone are the days of a blackout, even out the scene and woogie they get knock out. Shut up, no shout to get out. Shameless vulture, Janja with Zolo Jan Mugu. In on a Facebook, now go to inform boys here, couple. Janja with them if in our land. In our farmland, they defy our guests. Government know they coming to murder, repeat the mother for your celebrity without the freedom, you a coward. Biafra will live, never die. You never sleep, we taking naps. Well, everyone, anyone, never to one of our daughters, like a Makwali follow, when they couple. Make a mother nature, Patrocki, your neighbor. Nyamuleti Kafula nina loyoka ndiye huku nekuoku Fako chisi pachabuku Fasi na fada wangu Skama rokumi We are Biafra, yeah We are Biafra, come on Biafra, come on Get it, We are Biafra, we are Biafra, come on Biafra, yeah Biafra, we are Biafra, Biafra, come on, we are Biafra, Biafra, we are Biafra, Biafra, we are Biafra, Biafra, we are Biafra, we are Biafra, Biafra, we are Biafra. Bekenena, kenelu muchukoki kabjama, onyomo kodaya na punama. Kenelu Nnamdi okukana wapa ibeku, ekene kwemu Biafra. Unlawful arrest. It was unlawful arrest. We know unlawful arrest. Nnamdi Kanu. Unlawful arrest. It was unlawful arrest. We know unlawful arrest. It was unlawful arrest. We know unlawful arrest. Nnamdi Kanu. Bunyekeleke. Nnamdi Kanu, son of God, they got him wanted, adopted.
The first class. Let me have first-hand information concerning the show of shame that have been carried out by the APC and the Funanis in the Nnewi today. I want to tell the world the information that is on our hand concerning that particular shameful attack today. Firstly, I want to remind every Biafrans wherever you are, like I do say, the time we are right now, we are on injury time because we are already there. You know, when things are getting better or when things are being programmed to be positive, we will always have this element of evil around that want to destroy what God have already pronounced victory. But little did they know that the same God who are championing this cause will always plant somebody in their midst. Wherever they are planning this show of shame, somebody in their midst, Holy Spirit will enter that person to be an informant in their midst to give out exactly the plan and what is about to happen. I want every Biafrans to pay attention, and as well, I want every body in that contraction called Nigeria. I want every Oduduwa people to pay attention to this particular information today. And I hope the world are watching as well, because our program do go far. Many world, they are watching, they are monitoring the situation in that Nigeria. And gradually, they are beginning to find out the real truth and those behind the evil that is being carried out in Nigeria. The attack today, because I'm occupied today, I'm not supposed to be here, but I quickly rushed down to make sure that we get the real face of this particular attack that was carried out today in Nnewi. Now, the attack was planned on Tuesday last week, which is last month. The attack was planned on Tuesday, the last Tuesday of the last month of September. That Tuesday was on the 27th of September, when this attack that was carried out in Nnewi today was planned at Oriental Hotel, Lekki Road, Lagos State. That was where the attack was planned. And the people that was present in this plan was Gahoba Shehu from Asorok, and Malami, the Minister of Justice and Attorney General of Nigeria, and Andy Oba, and Hope of them must send a representative in Oriental Hotel, Lekki, Lagos. This meeting was held around 7:45 p.m. That is when they commenced this meeting, 7:45 p.m. on the 27th of September. And after the meeting, Joey Bokwe was paid in dollars for his home, for his town, for his house that was burned down today. Was paid $380,000 US. Was to balance this money. This money is to be balanced. The money they agree on, which he insisted that he will receive from them, because they don't trust themselves. Because they ask him, what can we do to be able to eliminate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in DSS custody? Then Joey Bokwe concluded that attack need to be carried out in Anambra State radically. So the people you are seeing today, those people you are seeing and you think they are unknown gunmen, there was unknown gunmen existed during the time of immediately after NSAS protests. And this group of unknown gunmen, when we later find out that they are people who Nigeria force have eliminated their loved ones in their family, then form their deadly gang against, listen to me, against the Nigerian forces who cause pain to their various families. Listen to me. Unknown gunmen never go after any individual, no matter how foolish you are, no matter how sabotage you have been on your people. They are not after you. They are after the state of Nigeria who have caused them pain. Now listen to me. After they paid him $380,000 US, they agree on $500,000 US for his house. And this money will be given to him on Tuesday. This very week we enter. The money will be given to him. Today is 3rd Tomorrow is 4th, 5th, on the 5th. They will pay him the money on Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, everybody pay attention, share this video. Now listen to me. On Wednesday, there will be attack on DSS where Mazi Nwachineke is being detained. Because the information came in 2 hours ago by inner person of Joe Ibokwe, the same Joe Ibokwe, and this information is being given by a woman in the midst of that nonsense plan. Now, what you see today in DSS office in Nnewi, Anambra State, was to tell the world that attackers now can come into a sensitive area like DSS quarter. So that, if you notice, I don't know, that was the reason why they attacked some army barracks in the north. If you hear last week, which is last month, I think on the last day of September, there was attack in a particular place of DSS office in the north as well. Listen to me. They began the plan, they began the program on the north. Now, they ended it in the east, so that to enable the world to understand that even them, the security personnel, are not safe. So, which means anybody in their custody is not safe as well. Now, listen to me. As this particular Good Samaritan, this woman was giving this information to me particularly, I was surprised. He said we should act quickly. We should air this information so that they themselves will watch it and find out that their plan has collapsed. Listen to me. That's why I'm going to tell people that we need to be prayerful in this struggle. This struggle is not all about, talking nonsense, attacking each other. We should basically focus on the channels of our enemies. Because what you see they are creating in the Ipob is to distract us, so that we will basically treating the issue that is not mattered. Then they will see their chance to execute their plan. Now, Joe Ibokwe House was born today by the people they hired to do so. The same thing happened in DSS office. There is a video, somebody was videoing from his own residence, showing the little boys. Listen to me, go and watch that video. Immediately that woman gave this information, I begin to study that particular video. That person was videoing those people inside the quarter of DSS in Nnewi. Now, but God exposed them by that video. Among the two people who the video captured as unknown gunmen inside the DSS quarter, that is setting the DSS quarter ablaze, none of them have weapon. Have you seen such before? Have you seen such before? None of the two guys has weapon with them. The two guys that was captured by the camera has no weapon in them, no single gun in them, not even cutlass. They only have their what they call it, plastic, I think they call it a keg or something like that, rubber. I think that was fuel inside that rubber. That was what they have with them. Another one was carrying stick. That is all. Now, the DSS, people died. Maybe they never tell you that people died in that place today. They carried that attack. Unknown gunmen that we have experiencing immediately after NSAS. The unknown gunmen went to Owerri. The real unknown gunmen went to Imo State prison and free everybody, even BBC Igbo. All media confirming that no life was lost. Even when the media was analyzing the attack, they say these people must be a well-trained and a trained personnel that carry such attack without harming any inmate. Now today in Nnewi, people that are detained by DSS office in Nnewi office, they lost their life. Because the woman cooled down and analyzed what happened. When I doubted her, he said, no, let me tell you what happened now. He said, they planned it that they're going to keep people in DSS office. Immediately I said, wow, so this could be true, because unknown gunmen that have operated before, they don't harm even inmates. They always make sure. Do you remember when they went to Abia State? They free all inmates, no single person lost their life, because they know that those people are detained unjustly. So unknown gunmen is the men that form their group to be able to work, to give justice to those that justice have been denied. Their activity is not in any way concerning an individual who is being foolish on his own. So Joey Bokwe hired people that burned down his house while he have already been paid for that house. Joey Bokwe have received the money double for that house. He made gain in selling the house to Minister of Justice Shehu Gaba, Andy Uba, and the Hope Uzodinma of Imo State. In other way, to be able to get hold of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in DSS study where they are detaining him in Abuja, because they will say the attack have been carried out in different states. Did you say anything? Everybody will relax. They say, now that was the same attack that was carried out. Unfortunately, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu become one of the victims in DSS custody. I am making this video to alert the world. I am issuing this word today to before the entire world that if anything happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, every criminal parading themselves as politicians in the eastern region, hold their ears and listen very carefully. We are not playing and we are not joking. We are not playing, we are not joking. What we say is there will be no election in Biafra land. That was what we are debating. And the head of directorates have not said any issue concerning if there will be election in Anambra or not. But we, the members of IPOB worldwide, are giving the suggestion to the leadership of IPOB. We are suggesting, we are not commanding, because we don't have right to give command. Command is always, should always come out from the head of directorate of this struggle, which is Chika Idoziem, because the leadership follow him. The leadership of this struggle fall on him, because the leader is being kidnapped, is in the hand of kidnappers, state kidnappers. So therefore, because there is no deputy in IPOB, let me clear those who are running their mouth sometime in IPOB. Automatically, the leadership have fallen on him, and you have no choice not to obey everything he will issue. And if anybody misbehave in this struggle, he has the right to dismiss that particular person. The person can, if the person like, the person can go ahead and be ranting and be talking all sort of nonsense. But what the most important is that the power that bestowed on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu by the over 77 million Biafrans has automatically, directly and automatically before on Chika Chike Doziem, which is the head of directorate. Either you like it or not. If you don't like the pattern or the system of this paramilitary movement of this, because most of you think we are in a democratic movement. No. Freedom fighting is a paramilitary movement until we get where we are going to. Then when Biafra is achieved, you can bring in democracy, which all we will debate, and we all will practice pure democracy in Biafra. I will become an opposition self that time. If anybody issue, I will tackle that person, because we are that time on democracy. Now, I want to give this word to all politicians from the eastern region, from the riverine area to our land to the lower area of Biafra land. Every Biafran territory, listen to me. If you're a politician and you love yourself and you love your family, let nothing happen to Mazi Nwachineke. And people should take note. Andioba, if you don't desist, listen, let me tell you something. Andioba, you have killed Dora Akunyere's husband in order way to get hold of IPOB. Andioba, you have killed so many youths in Anambra because of this election. Another word, to tag IPOB with crime. Andioba, you have tried so much to see that you collapse the system of IPOB. Andioba, there is a woman you work with in IPOB, but the woman, God disgraced the woman, she did not succeed. But my annoyance was that the same woman wanted to manipulate a very vibrant and intelligent man in this struggle, unknowing to him, but God saved him, because if that woman could have gotten hold of him and collapsed IPOB, by now that woman will set him up and push him aside, and IPOB is gone. Thank God our prayer seriously work. That's why I make mention of what I mentioned. Let me tell you something. I've given that woman time. When my 21 days elapsed without seeing that woman apologizing to Biafrans, and apologize to Mazi Simon Ekpa for trying to deceive him, and to apologize to those people that he fabricated that nonsense and sell out, and those people begin to buy it and begin to misbehave in their post. Those people that Chike Doziem dismissed in IPOB, or no, suspended in IPOB, because they are still under suspension. They suspend them in IPOB because of their misbehavior, because of the market of lies they foolishly buy from Dr. Nelly. If she did not repent and apologize to Biafrans, I will expose her to the call. The time is coming. I don't have that time now. But what I am issuing now is, I am just briefing you how Andioba is working. Andioba is working assiduously to make sure that we remain under the enslavement of Britain, and that is not going to work. To my best of knowledge, it's not going to work. Andioba, any more attack in Anambra State, one more attack in Anambra State, Andioba, your mansion will go down. And this time around, it's not going to be fire, because you have burned people's houses with fire, you have burned so many offices with fire, but the men, they are going to come with bulldozer. You are going to see it. It's going to be the most bloodiest time in Anambra State. You cannot kill husband of Dora Akunyere and the death will be just forgotten and be swept under carpet. Andioba, you are the murderer of Dora Akunyere's husband. Many people are afraid to say it, but I have come today to tell you, because that's the same person that give the information, give the solid information. He mentioned your name properly. Andioba, you killed the man, you deliberately killed the man in collaboration with all the APC members in Anambra State, including Chris Ngige. So I am calling on every well-meaning politicians who want their life to be secured in Biafra nation. Listen to me. They may be joking that Biafra will not come. That Biafra you see has already come. The day Abazonians celebrate their independence was the day Biafra was given. So they understand. Joy Boko, that was this plan they did today was the last. They have run out of plan. God have denied them plan. They have run out of plan. What you are seeing them now is, let us play our last card to see if this last card could work or not. But unfortunately, God have exposed them through their inner person. The meeting was held, I mentioned the hotel again, Oriental Hotel, Lekki, along Lekki Road, Lagos State. At about 7:45, they commenced this meeting. Gahaba Shehu was there. Minister, that useless criminal, terrorist, the Minister of Justice of Nigeria, was present there. Out of fear of death, Hope Uzodinma sent the representative there. Anduba was there. Everything was planned. Joy Bokwe was the one that said, do you know I have become a target to the Biafrans? I think something needs to be done. And somebody brought out that suggestion. Let attack be carried in your house, in your hometown. Let your house be burned down and we will pay. So you make gain. If you see how they burn that house, now let me tell you something. Did anything destroy in that house? The only thing that destroyed in that house was the properties. So who are those that quench the fire? People are already in the house. People are already in that house. People are already in that house, monitoring the situation of the damage, despite him being paid. Yeah, now Joy Bokona defrauded his colleagues, his terrorist colleagues. He defrauded them. He collected their money because the attack, they said, they are going to make the attack look very real. They said they are going to make the attack look very real. Even some part of the house will collapse, will go down. But Joy Jogwa, as a criminal, you know, when tortoise and tortoise trade the market, nobody will have gain. None of them will have gain. Because this one is evil. This one is evil. This one is with fraudulent mind. This one is with fraudulent mind. So then when they are already, people are already waiting, carrying fire extinguisher, big one. They already planted people inside the building. So they came, they bust the gates, they enter, then do gri. They put the fire inside the house. They allow the fire, the smoke of the fire to come up. Then the next thing they do, they brought out the instrument to quench the fire, which Joy Bokwe put in place. They quench the fire. Already the money is already in his pocket. The money of the property is already in his pocket. Then they went down to DSS custody and killed the Igbo youth, which they kidnapped. No DSS personnel died in that attack. No single DSS. How can unknown gunmen enter into DSS custody quarter without bringing 2 or 3 people down of DSS personnel? So, ladies and gentlemen, did you see how devilish the Igbo politicians can be? But what I am telling them today, your plan have collapsed. I'm sorry. God have used somebody in your midst. Because these are the prayer we are praying. You see, Biafrans, God love us so much. Nothing will happen to Mazi Nwachineke. As they are planning it, if let them use only Fulanis to make their plan. God will spare into that one Fulani man. One person must be an informant in their midst. That is the what God has promised in this struggle. One person must be an informant in their midst. Even though let bring Fulani, only Fulani, you know how evil Fulani can be. Then they say, okay, let us, since other people are betraying us, since other tribes are betraying us, when we plan, they betray us, let us all plan this thing by ourselves. And that is impossible. That is impossible. They must use an indigenous Nigeria to complete their plans. So, Joey Bokwe, if we hear you again make mention of burning your house, then not only do we go to come after you. See, Joey Bokwe, IPOB doesn't do something any secret. We don't have secret. Go. Our Mazi and the Kanu have said it on media several times. What will we do? We will tell you before we come and do it, because we have to tell the world our mission, so that when we do it, we give reason, and the reason must be very understandable to the ear, to the understanding of this world when we do it. Joe Bokwe, if he carry this insult again on IPOB, if he try this sort of insult again in IPOB, we will get you, we will grab you alive, and the world will see the video, they will confirm. You think you have security? You think you have security in that Lagos where you are hiding? You don't have security. When we hear you again insult Biafrans, because what happened today, that Joe Bokwe is trying to paint entire Biafran citizens black, is a very big insult on our face. Next time such thing will repeat itself, Joe Bokwe, we are going to grab you alive, and you understand the pattern of this particular word, because it seems you don't understand how this word functions. You are in Lagos State killing Igbo youth, doing all manner of nonsense, and the world and the people kept you quiet. I think it is time now that you are pushing towards to eliminate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You have already submit yourself into our hand. If anything happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Joe Bokwe, Andy Oba, Hope Uzodinma, Chris Ngige, all of you, let me tell you what will happen to you. And the rest, and the rest of other politicians, both Ifeanyi, all of them, you will become a fugitive for life. The rest of the Christ come, you become a fugitive in that land. Because it's only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that this generation are looking up to. Because of his kindness, we don't want to destroy his integrity. Any day you foolishly, we have story, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is no more. All of you, all of you, you will regret of coming. You will sit down with your money that you have thought this, you have this word to control. You will sit down with your money. You will share everlasting tears down. You will say, wow, what have we done? What have we cost ourselves? This will be our last word. What have we cost ourselves? Because you are not going to leave, your children are not going to leave, your wife are not going to, your relatives are not going to leave. This one now is going to extend to their relatives. Because all this nonsense you are doing, I believe if your extended relative call you to order and tell them what you are doing will affect us, because they are there as a blandy shoji, what they know is bring money, let us chop. Now listen to me, if you somehow related to this man, tell them that your life is at stake, that whatever they are doing, they should stop the nonsense now. Because all of you are going to go to exile forever. Not to return, not after 20 years returning or after 30 years. I say forever exile. We will tell you how to run, how to help the wicked to end their generation forever. We are going to demolish your houses and build a worship center. All of you, all of your mansions, we will turn them to worship center. And we expel you out of the land forever. No, not maybe your children will grow, they will want to come and dialogue with the government of Biafra. No. You are going to remain forever. And whenever any of your child step into our land, we are going to jail them for everlasting jail. It is called life jail. We are not going to kill anybody. They are going to remain in jail all the rest of their life. They are going to grow old inside the jail. They are going to die inside the jail. Then they bury them. Let nothing happen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You see that plan? Cancel the plan. It did not work. Bring another one tomorrow. Go and make another plan tomorrow. And Yuba, it shall not be well with you. Your generation, your wife, your children, your whatever that attached to you will not be well. Shall not be well with that person. Anything that attached to you shall not be well with that thing. I curse you today. And Yuba, it shall not be well. Your generation will not experience peace. Your generation will not experience peace. Not in the morning, not in the noon, not in the evening, not in the night. Your cup has full. There will be no election in Anambra State. In Biafra land territory as a whole, you can blackmail, you can carry such attack, but the most painful person that you have touched is the Akunyere's family. It's unforgiving sin. It's unforgiving sin. Biafrans will not allow the death of this man to be in vain. Chris Oba, you will pay. Chris Oba, you will, Andoba, you will pay. Chris Ngige, you will pay. You will pay, because these are the important personnel in Biafra land. These are men who have affected humanity positively, not criminal like you useless guys. Not your criminal. He did not involve in himself at all. He was there to make sure that he puts smile in the face of humanity. He want to eliminate the important personnel in our land, so that to enable you to establish your empire of terrorists in our land, jihadists in our land. Who give birth to you? Who is your mother? Who is your father? Who born you? Where did you born from? Who give birth to you? You are not born. Andoba. Money is nonsense before this generation. We will get hold of you, don't worry. Cancel that plan. If anything happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, oh my goodness God. Nigeria, I believe that Fulanis and the Britain and the world, they are still using the eyes of our father to look onto us. They say after that Biafra war, there is this permanent fear in them. Let me tell you something. This generation, they are not our father. We are not our father's generation. There is no atom of fear in us at all, because we have confronted many deaths. We have confronted many hard life. So, instead of us to become slave in our own God-given land, we rather all of us die. That land, let that land be empty. Did you hear what I said? We rather die, everybody die. Let the land of Nigeria be empty. We will never be slave in our land. Never. God created us equal, and equal shall we be. If God bless you more than me, give God glory and use that wealth to impart, to bring a development into our land. That is the reason why God blesses people, not to build yourself an empire of intimidation. No. And you have failed. Joe Bokwe is a nonsense man. Joe Bokwe is like, abandon a rotten soup. That's what I call Joe Bokwe. I always call Joe Bokwe a rotten soup. Is something that has no significance. That's what I call Joe Bokwe. Joe Bokwe has, to me, is nobody. But you see, you and Yoba, you feel that you have arrived. But this generation, they are going to teach you a lesson that you will foreverly remain to remember. You will always remember it. Even when you die, your spirit will remember it in the other side of life. You went and born with your DSS criminal colleagues, killing innocent Biafrans. They detained in that DSS quarter today. You kill them because you just want to eliminate one man. You want to eliminate one man. You took the life of others today in your custody. Shame on you. Shame on DSS Nigeria. Shame on you. Security outfit that's supposed to be a protection to people, now they have turned to terror camp. DSS is more terrorist than Boko Haram now. What do you expect when they are bringing Boko Haram to replace the genuine officers and move they send the genuine officers where they will die. They replace them with terrorists. And these are the people that Anjuba is working to bring his own people down. This is the people that Joy Boko is working to bring his own people down. This is the people that Chris Ngige is working to bring his own people down. You want to kill Mazi Nwachineke? You cannot kill Mazi Nwachineke. Mazi Nwachineke is untouchable. Despite being in your custody, is on. Even in the, I'm making it as a bow. I am boasting on it. Mazi Nwachineke is untouchable. Even in your custody, is untouchable. If you touch Mazi Nwachineke, that means you, all of your politicians, all of you will not live. That means you have chosen to die, and that is how we will pay. Nothing will happen to Mazi Nwachineke. My pain today is for taking the life of innocent people being detained in DSS custody. DSS went and assassinated them, killed them, set their place ablaze in disguise of unknown gunmen. Which type of unknown gunmen are you seeing? Without arms, carrying fuel and stick. Did you know the kind of weapon the DSS officers use? That somebody that has stick and a gallon of fuel will overpower them to burn their. Are you a child? Are you learning? We are security experts. That's what we study. We know when the state carry out a shameful show. We know when really attack come to states. Who is idiot? Is it not the same government are idiot? Making plan that citizens will easily detect. When I told you that all people that are in APC, they are a bunch of illiterate, certificates buyers. They only secure their degree by buying it in Oluwole. Not even, they don't even go far. They went to Oluwole and secure it. These are the results now. When you put idiot in a position that is sensitive, these are the kind of things you'll be seeing. These are the kind of things you'll be seeing. Let nothing happen to Mazi Nwachineke. I have no time to waste in this program, but I have issued this first-hand information. and let nothing happen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Joe Bokwe will be shocked. How did these people discover this? And Yoruba will be shocked. How did these people? Who is that that is eating from me, that had betrayed me? Yes, it is not the person. It is God that entered them to betray you, because you are full of evil. Imagine a minister of justice of Nigeria planning terrorist attack, being among the people planning Nigeria is finished. When a minister of justice that's supposed to be that's supposed to be investigating, has his own team of investigation of whatever, are now involved, are now fully involved in terrorism. What else do you want? Listen to me. If you're a youth in Nigeria, from west, from south, from the north, and from the east, the only good you will do to yourself is to join hands together and double effort to see that Nigeria collapse today. If not, you are moving nowhere. Keep there watching BB Niger. Keep on there, staying there, watching Manchester City. Football they're playing in England. Football they're playing in Germany. You are there watching it. Terrorists are now in office of justice of your country. A terrorist, head of terrorists are there now managing it. Malami, a terrorist, confirmed terrorists, are now at the head of your fate. That is where terrorists are occupying. He's occupying, planning attack. Now he involved now planning attack so that he will be able to use if this secret did not leak. The next thing now on Wednesday you will hear the bandit attack, because that one they are not going to target on non-government. No. That one they will say bandits. The manager of bandits now they have to pay him. The owner of the company called Bandit, Sheikh Gome. Everybody now open company. Dangote open his own to lend money for politicians. He now open his own bandit company now to extort Nigerian by force, because they cannot plan it and mention his name without paying him. So what they wanted to do, if they succeeded today, the secret did not leak, no information about what they plan. The Wednesday they will not carry their own. Immediately they carry their own. They will say bandit invaded DSS office where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is, and he died. And they will not call Sheikh. Sheikh will not call them on phone. How did you involve my company without informing me? They will give him his own share. Of course, they will not give him his own share. When I'm looking at people, imagine a man coming on the national TV, calling a journalist a criminal for calling bandit criminals. Openly. I say, how can a journalist, a billionaire, through kidnapping, he become a billionaire? How can a billionaire allow a common salary receiving journalist to call his company, his own company he established? How can he call somebody's company a criminal company? I said, this man, you have luck that this man is not even near you. If he's near you there, I believe this man has pistol. He will shoot you on your head, and that is the end. And everybody will see it on national television, how Sheikh shots journalists on the head inside the studio, and nothing will happen. The next day, one caliphate member of bishop or whatever, because they have members everywhere, that one will come out and say, pray for Nigeria. Pray for Nigeria. Their only mission they give those ones is just say, pray for Nigeria. Come and receive your money. We are protecting brotherhood. Well, I don't want to say much. But the most important thing that your secret of carrying attack in a DSS quarter where Kanu, Mazi Nwachineke Kanu is being detained is cancelled. It's completely cancelled. Plan another one. Before 2 hours of that plan, the information will come. Great Biafrans, wherever you are, from me, from here, the brokers have come to an end. May God bless us. God bless Biafra. God bless Mazi Nwachineke Kanu. God bless Oduduwas who are fighting to exit themselves from that demonic bondage called Nigeria. And God bless every soul that is seeking to exit him or herself from that dungeon, that jungle called Nigeria. May the peace of the Lord be with you all.